Hi guys, welcome to the channel. On this series, I'm going to be doing this series. It's called Card Acquired. So it's all the cards I've targeted over the last couple months. Alternative cards. So Michael Jordan rookie cards, the alternative, everything else. So with the episode 1, it's going to be with, I figured, seems it's been a big talking point this week in the hobby about the Honus Wagner being sold for 6.6 mil. Then you got obviously the Mickey Mantle and baseball. So I thought I'd start it off with baseball. So over the last couple of months, I've seen a lot of baseball cards I like. I'm not really into baseball. I don't really watch it, but there's certain cards I like for my own PC. Obviously Mike Trout's one of them where I buy I'm a huge fan of the Project 2020 last year, so got a lot of those cards. So a lot of Mike Trout. So I thought, why not continue to do so and buy some normal Mike Trout cards and stuff like this. And then I started looking at vintage and getting into all that as alternatives, trying to stay ahead of the hype. So with all the new people jumping in the hobby, pumping it up, I want to stay ahead of that. So I'm going to teach you guys how I usually look at cards and stay ahead. So one card I've been researching is obviously Babe Ruth. He's one of the best guys ever. Like, obviously in the hobby, everyone wants Babe Ruth. I saw highlights of the National this year where there was a lot of his signed bats and clothes and uniforms and stuff. So I done some research, done some homework, looked it up, and I found that in 1962, Topps come out with a Babe Ruth special subset, and that is one of them. As you can see, I bought a couple. Gonna send them off to be graded. Obviously, it's about the card, not about the grade, because you can see corners it's an 80-year-old card, guys. So you can see there the corners are messed up. You can see a lot of the stuff's wrong with it. But this subset, it was made later on. Obviously, I think he finished playing in 1930 something. Topps continued to obviously print cards in the 60s with Mantle and all that. So Babe Ruth, they created this special, and it just showed his journey from joining the Yanks. I think this is card 2 of the subset, where he's formally joining the New York Yankees. So that's good. These are inexpensive. I only paid about $6 for them. I'm seeing them go on eBay. There's some listings on there. There's a lot of graded ones on there for 20 to 30. Some people are even asking up to $500 for some of the good graded ones. But these are a good option, a good alternative if you can't afford obviously the $1 million Gaudi one. But this is why I wanted to start this series, to help all these new people coming into the hobby, finding alternatives. And a lot of us old collectors that's been in it 20 plus years. I think I'm going on 28 years this year. Wow, time flies. But I buy a lot of cards, guys. If you've followed me on social media, you see a lot of the mail days I get and a lot of the cards I own. So I want to show all these young kids coming through and teach them that you don't need to go after the big cards. You can just buy the inexpensive. This is classed as a rookie card. It's a rookie card. I don't know why, but I think it's because it's the first year of this subset. But yeah, Topps has made it a rookie card. So if you want a cheap Babe Ruth rookie card, then this is your card, guys. So I like this one. There's a few others. There's one of him hitting the 60. There's one of him, his farewell speech. There's about 10 or 20 of them, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 11 of them. So, sorry guys, got it up on the computer having a look. But I wanted to be prepared for you guys. So, yeah, it was released after, obviously, Babe retired, long gone out of the sport. I think he finished in 1930. But yeah, this is him formally joining the Yankees. We don't know much about baseball here in Australia. There's a few guys that I talk to that are like encyclopedias that told me this is a good card as well. So if you are watching and you want a cheap, inexpensive card to get in, entry level to get into the hobby when it comes to sports cards and iconic vintage, then I suggest this card. As I said, it's my opinion. You just don't have to follow, but it's a good card to have in your PC. Obviously, big names. I'm trying to find. I've got some Trouts, got Babe. Looking for some Mantles and Honus now, just to have in there. Trying to diversify my PC. It's mainly basketball and football, but I've got some soccer cards, I've got wrestling, I've got UFC, and I've got movie cards, I've got everything, guys. So yeah, if you just want to get in nice and cheap cards, I'm going to show you on this series. I've got some big cards that I paid ridiculous cheap money for, but tips, anything you guys want, just leave in the comments. But yeah, you'll see me rag on. If you watched any of my other videos, you know my mind goes wandering and I go off into little tangents. But back to the subject, this card. So the reason why I bought it, as I said, I wanted to obviously get some big names in my PC, and I'm going to go get it. Send these away to PSA or BGS, not because I'm going to flip them, but because I just want them encased. I don't care about the grade. For me, it's not about the grade or the value. It's about just getting them encased, and it's about the card. So that's one thing you'll find with me. I don't care if it's a PSA 2. If I can't find that card base, then I'll buy the PSA 2. So if you just want an entry level card, guys, card acquired, there it is. Babe Ruth rookie card. I'll put it on here. I think they're going for $4.15 on some websites. I think there's some bids going sitting at $2.50 on eBay. So jump on, guys. Let's get this going. So don't follow all the hype. Don't follow the guys that are just coming in, pumping and dumping. And stay ahead, guys. Flying under the radar, this card, I reckon. So obviously it's a special and it's probably mass produced like most of the cards, but at the end of the day, it's a hobby. Collect what you love. If you want to, it's not about buying $1 million card. I don't need to buy $1 million card. I don't need to sell cards for millions of dollars. You could sell 1 million cards for $1 each as a set target if you wanted to. Like, it's out there, guys. You don't need to follow hype. And this is why I started this series. This is why I've started this YouTube channel. This is why I started my Instagrams. This is why just seeing all these people getting stuck with cards that they can't sell because they followed the wrong advice, I'm putting a stop to that now. So thanks for following me. Thanks for consuming my content. There's a lot of people in this hobby that probably don't agree with some of the opinions I have because it contradicts the stuff they're doing. But I'm just trying to pass on the knowledge I think it's 28 years this year I've been collecting. So still collecting, setting up a store, I've got big plans, and I'd like everyone to follow my journey, come along for the ride. And yeah, so there it is, guys. Episode 1, card acquired. Nice, quick and easy 10-minute, 20-minute, whatever it was. Time flies when you're having fun. But that is my card acquired, number 1. So stay tuned for number 2, guys, because I think I'll post the banger. Really good card that no one's even thought about. And also other cards that I've purchased for really cheap, and I will show you and bring you along for the ride on me finding the best deals. So hit that. I will leave the link to these cards, this subset, the eBay link in this video in the description. Also, I'll leave my link tree in the description. Come over, follow me on Insta. I do live videos, I do breaks. I'll show you all my cards. If you follow me on TikTok already, shout out to you guys. But yeah, just follow me, follow my journey, and yeah, hopefully this helped open your eyes that there's alternatives out there and you don't need to buy the $1 million cards, guys. So there it is, one last time. Yes, the corners are shocking. It's an 80-year-old card. Yes, obviously they didn't know how to cut cards because the centering's wow. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and hope it kind of helped, guys, and I hope you get one of these for your PC. And yeah, keep collecting and stay ahead of the hype. Peace.